Hello. We're going to explain real briefly how Belarc SAM system is different from almost everyone else in the industry and how it will allow you to stand up your SAM system in a matter of days rather than months, and also allow you to have accurate, up-to-date data and effective license position and data for optimization on a daily basis. So our approach is really to have a single source for discovery. We think that successful SAM starts with very good, accurate discovery data that you need for SAM, and also having that integrated into the rest of your SAM system. So an integrated system of discovery, normalization, license position, and license optimization. Um, Basically, today SAM is a patchwork quilt of many different systems, federated discovery systems, normalization, and licensing. So it's a real mess, takes months to stand up, is never really up to date or accurate. So it's primarily most of the SAM systems today rely on federation of data from various operations and security tools. These tools are really not designed for the kind of data that you need for software asset management. Um, and as a result, create big problems in uh, both normalization and matching up the entitlements with what you need. Uh, Belarc's approach, well, actually, before we go into that, where is SAM failing? Is it discovery, or is it really by usage and installations, or is it entitlements? And we're saying it's really the big problem is on the usage side, discovering the usage and installation. So what happens is SAM basically you want the usage to match the entitlements, but you may have an entitlements and you can't, the data is coming in from your federated discovery, and it's not matching. So you go back to your operations or security guys and say, guys, write us or discover the right data or write us the right scripts. And they say, of course. And a few weeks or months later, they may come up with some new discovery data. Maybe it matches, maybe it doesn't. But what constantly happens is that the software, of course, is constantly being updated. Security patches are being added to the software. So this is a constant do loop that happens that we see in organizations, and they never really do get the right usage and discovery data to match up their entitlements. Belarc's approach is a completely integrated system. So it's based on Belarc's discovery data, which we're proud to admit we've been around for 20 years, a bit over 20 years now. Best discovery, we believe, available today, and integrated normalization and licensing reports matching your entitlement. So it's really designed for an entire integrated automated SAM system. Can be stood up very, very quickly. Even the largest organizations in the world have stood up Belmanage in a matter of less than a month, and the data automatically updates daily. Um, Belarc, again, we're trying to match your usage data with your entitlement data, and in Belarc's system, pretty much will happen. We can't guarantee a 100%, but certainly in the high 90s. And if it doesn't match, Belarc will fix that for you. So it's a integrated automated system that's worked across hundreds of customers worldwide. Um, Basic architecture of the system is you have everything in the blue dotted box can be hosted on premise, can be hosted by our customers, or it can be hosted via SaaS by Belarc. Um, Server runs on a Windows server. Typically there is a client installed, although we do have clientless options, walk around options also. Uh, but the reason we install a client is that most scanner technologies today are really not effective because of the network segmentation that's required for security. So when you install the client, it's basically dormant all day. The default is it wakes up at 4 a.m. local time, does a 10, 15-second scan, creates a very small file, less than 50 kilobytes, sends that file back to your managed web server. Server creates entries in the backend database, and then the server also creates the web-based reports. Keep in mind that all these connections are encrypted, TLS encrypted, uh, and it's really a very architected system for the internet today, um, because basically you can have a central repository of accurate, up-to-date discovery data on a daily basis. You don't need multiple servers. You don't need separate mid servers and cloud servers. Just one single server will cover your entire organization. And this has worked on the largest networks in the world run by the U.S. federal government. Thank you.